Welcome to one of English football's red-letter days. Arsenal versus Manchester United will always be a major date on the footballing calendar. There might have been a shift in the bigger picture and indeed the power balance since the days when both these teams were perennial winners. But one thing remains unchanged. They cannot stand losing to each other. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here. Shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Saka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Tries to play it through. Gyökeres! Menu. Lewis Skelly wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I've always liked the look of Mason Mount. We all know about his technique, Peter, but it's his movement off the ball, which is expected from a number 10 these days. His ability to make use of the movement around him is beginning to stand out more and more too.
Yes, there'll certainly be... And he shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Cross goes in there. Odegaard! And that is doing no harm at all. Menu. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Saka. Zubimendi. Shaw gets across and deals with it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Lewis Skelly. Now there's a chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ahmad. Odegaard. Odegaard goes for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
After 21 minutes is number 8, Martin Odegaard.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Zubimendi. Saka gets into a good position. Lovely feet. Plays it across. Arsenal very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Now this could be a chance. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Gyökeres. Played out to the left flank. Cross is blocked and that's a corner. Arsenal have their third corner. And it's hoisted clear. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Rice. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gabriel promptly onto that, and that is that. Saka.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Arsenal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Pinches it off him. And they're quick to get it back. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zubimendi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And Lewis Skelly. Calafiori. Mazraoui. And it's Mount. That's been cut out, well played. That has not gone well. And that has left him in a heap. Saka.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's Ødegaard. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Arsenal with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. We're on the move again. Arsenal leading courtesy of the game's only goal. And he's straight offside. Arsenal choosing to make the first change.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 36, Zubimendi. Coming on the field is number 12, Timber.
That's going wide left. Dorgu. Ødegaard looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for the run. Mazraoui. Skims one in. Martinelli. Lewis Skelly. Pass somewhat off target. Burmo receives it in a good position here. Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Aimed beyond the defence. Dorgu receives it in a wide position. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Shaw threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Dorgu tries a shot! Lewis Skelly. He's having a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Neno really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Martinelli. Saka. Walker takes a shot! Arsenal get their fourth corner. Mazraoui can get it clear. And he thumps it clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Saka!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And that's another good win of the ball. Shaw. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, well measured. Dorgu gets flagged offside. Shaw. Mount. It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to pass it through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Can he get on the end of this? Saka. Good ball, good take. He's picked his way through. Look at the space here.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Shaw. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Shaw in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance here to counter. Ahmad, good strong midfield running here. Saka. And it's Ødegaard. Here's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Looking to play him in. Oh, good ball. Real chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
Substitution.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Maguire. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Bruno Fernandes. This ended up in no man's land.
Arsenal nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Calafiori
has been indicated.
He's had it nicked away. Maguire. And it's Mount. Just eases him off the ball. To Bruno Fernandes. And that will be the final act. Arsenal have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Ødegaard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Arsenal really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And now, please turn toward...